Hi there. It's Nancy Brooker, your menopause coach. You have made it through the 21st of January as I'm recording this. So we're actually past the 15th, which is the day when we've talked about a lot of the New Year's resolutions are gone. So you're still hanging in there. So good job. That's real progress. So today we want to talk about goals. I don't know if you've ever felt like, goals are about like go, 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 do, do, do. And sometimes that can make it really overwhelming, especially during menopause when your energy levels are fluctuating. And sometimes it can make it challenging and your emotions are kind of up and down. And not always, we've got that brain fog. We're not always sort of thinking things, our minds are working a little bit differently, right? So here's what I want to do. I just want to focus on the goal setting, but I want to really, really pay attention to intention with your goal setting. Our goals should inspire us. They shouldn't intimidate us. They're just stepping stones to get us, our goal helps us to figure out what those stepping stones are to get us to where we want to be. They shouldn't be stones that crush us. They should be stones that help us move forward, right? So let's get looking at this. Here we go. So number one, start with what you know. So I think it's really important to think back to a time where you achieved something really meaningful to you in your life. And it doesn't have to be huge. When you were able to make a change, you were able to stick to something new, maybe a new exercise routine, or a meal plan or whatever, something that you made you feel good, or maybe you stuck to a walking plan. What worked for you? What didn't work for you? Write that down. It could be that you were able to stick to it because you had somebody you were doing it with, right? And right now you don't have that. You don't have somebody to do that with. So that might be your missing link, and that might be what you need to bring in. So reflecting on the past, both your wins and your losses, your misses, I don't like to call them losses, let's call them misses, can really help you make a deposit into your confidence bank. You've done it before, you can do it again. And I am 100% sure that at some point you have done it before if you're not giving yourself the credit for it. And it really helps you gain insight into what's motivating you. So it'll help you sort of create your personal blueprint. The next thing is it's really important to be listening to your dreams. So, we've talked about really putting intentional effort behind your goals, like what are those stepping stones, that sort of thing. But listening to your dreams really matters. You have to give yourself permission to dream, right? So close your eyes and really feel into what that goal is in with every sensory aspect you can. How will you be feeling when you reach that place? How will you be feeling along the way? What will you look like? What will things sound like? What will you be saying? What will people be saying to you? Are there any smells? If that year if you're reaching towards a goal of a really calm and calm and ease, maybe you just imagine smelling lavender. Maybe, if smell isn't something that comes easily to you. Are there any tastes that go with it? So, see, hear, taste, smell, touch. To the best of your ability, really bringing all of those up. The more of them that you incorporate into your goal, the more of them, the more apt you are to actually achieve your goal. So not brushing things off, because really those dreams hold the power to unlock our future. So, of course, you probably have heard this a million times, but make those goals smarter. We want them to be specific. Instead of, I'm going to be more active, I'm going to go to a Zumba class once a week. You want it to be measurable. So instead of, I'm going to walk more, you might make a step goal. Maybe you've got a Fitbit and you can, or a Apple Watch, or whatever device you have, and you can start tracking your steps. So I want to make so many steps a day. You make it attainable and realistic. You're not going to go to the gym 5 times a week if you're traveling for work, or if your job sort of makes it really difficult to make it to a gym. So you're going to have to do something different. Maybe it's something you do at home. Maybe it's something you start walking with a friend, or whatever that is. So it has to be attainable and realistic, and make it time sensitive. Even the commitment period, you could say, I'm going to commit for 6 weeks, could be part of that time sensitive. So it's not like I'm going to, be perfect by the end of this year. It's right. I'm going to give this a try for 6 weeks. And if not, then don't forget the end of the SMARTer goal. You're going to evaluate and readjust to whatever's going to work for you, going back and thinking, okay, what's missing? What can I add in? What can I change? And finally, I think I've already talked about this, is that be accountable. Like, it's so much easier to do these things when you're working with a buddy. Buddies are our secret weapon. So join a group, find an accountability partner, work with a coach, having somebody to check in and work through all of those little sticky things that keep you from moving forward. And by the way, when you were looking back, one thing I didn't mention is probably things will come up for you where you'll be like, when you're looking back and when you're doing your dreaming, you'll be thinking, oh, yeah, but that'll never happen. I can never do that because of XYZ. Write those down too. And that's where a coach can become invaluable for you, to help you sort of work through those sticky emotions that are keeping you held in place. So, goals are our compass, and they guide us toward the life that we want to live, and we want to live with reflection and intention. We want to dream big, and we want to be intentional with our SMART goals, our SMARTer goals, and really lean into accountability. It's not about rushing, it's about steady, meaningful progress. So as a menopause coach, I'm here to help you sort of decode and defuse those emotions, those little sticky things around change. And that is a really powerful tool for growth, to be able to process those things and to move through them. We'll build your menopause playbook together. We'll tackle the challenges that are holding you back, and help you rediscover joy and really live your best life. So please book your free clarity call if that's something that interests you. Get your freebies down below, and please dream big, start small, but whatever you do, start. Have a great day.